the Rhinoceros Beetle. It was around 15 years ago when my friend Mike had a party at the pool at his condominium. He invited a bunch of us over for pizza and then take a swim at his pool. And we were having a lot of fun. There's people from the Sunday school class. Must have been about 15, 20 people. So while we're eating pizza and all, I see a bunch of people, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 people gathered at the gate to the entrance to the pool. And they were kind of hovering around. They were talking loud, and it seemed like something was going on. And since it seemed like something was going on, I wanted to be the first one to see what was going on. So I mosey on over, and my girlfriend at the time, Georgia, had the craziest insect in her hand. I said, "What is that you got?" She was holding it by its back legs. She said, "This is called the Rhinoceros Beetle." I said, "Really?" I said, "That's a weird looking creature." It was just a little smaller than a frog, but it was really prehistoric looking. It had a great big horn coming out of its head, came to a point, and it just had scary looking. It looked like a kind of thing that would eat you or bite you or something. So everybody's looking at this thing, and well, anyway, my friend Beverly, who's just a little bit nervous, says, "Georgia, can you bring it a little closer to me?" So Georgia's holding the thing again by the back leg, so it would not bite. And she holds it about 6 or 8 inches from Beverly's face. And have you ever done something and after you did it, you thought, well, I probably shouldn't have done that. That was not a good thing to do. I was about to do something that I would be sorry for right here. Beverly, remember, who was a little bit nervous, gets to be about 6 or 8 inches away from this beetle that's held up right in front of her eyes, like right here. Why I did this, I know why I did it. I'll tell you why I did it. That's why I do a lot of things. I did it for a laugh. Not everything I do is funny, however. So as she's looking at this rhinoceros beetle with the horn sticking out, pointing at her eyes, I get down behind Beverly and I pinched her calf muscle. When I pinched her calf muscle, you would have thought that I drove a stake through her legs. She let out a blood-curdling scream. You remember that scream in Psycho when they did that shower scene and that lady when she did that crazy scream? Beverly would have put that lady to shame. They would have cut that scene out and put Beverly's scream in this thing. That's what a kind of loud scream Beverly did. All of that would have been okay. I mean, okay, it was a scream. I would have been sorry, But what happened next was worse than the scream. And that is one of the other ladies who was standing next to Beverly falls to one knee and holds her chest. And she reveals to us that she's had heart attacks in the back, and that what just happened shocked her heart. Now I'm thinking, well, what I thought was maybe like a practical joke, or kind of something funny. Now I'm thinking to myself, well, what if this girl next to Beverly dies from a heart attack? How funny was that? And I thought to myself, really not funny at all. So, I imagine what I want to say, I I'm sorry I did it. I mean, it's a joke, but sometimes things have consequences. And this is one of those things, if I could have taken this one back, I would have taken it back, trust me. But I couldn't, after about 45 minutes or an hour, the girl who dropped to one knee, she regained her composure, and she was then okay. But I didn't know if we were going to have to call an ambulance. I mean, I didn't know what was going to happen. So it makes me think, Paulie, trying to figure out stuff, the consequences before the consequences happen, of what could happen. Otherwise, people around you can get hurt. And although I like to be funny, I don't like to hurt anyone. Ever, really. So anyway, my friends, what do I say? God bless you. Until next time, this is Paul signing off with the story of the Rhinoceros Beetle.